morning, everyone. I'm really happy to see you guys again. Excited to have you for a new video today. And for those of you that don't know me yet, my name is Robin Chanelka, and I am a life coach specialized in mental health, especially topics such as anxiety, depression, and overall improving our sense of happiness and well-being. And as you may have seen in my previous video, I'm on a bit of a mission here on this channel to really challenge myself to be the happiest version of myself I can possibly be. I struggled with my mental health for a very long time, on and off, struggling with eating disorder, depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, things like that. And I've been very well for the last 5 years, I would say, in the sense that I've been stable. But recently I've been realizing that stability sometimes also just means neutrality. And while neutrality is not a bad place to be in if you've been unhappy for a long time, I want to allow myself to strive for higher levels of joy and happiness again. And so that's what we're on a mission on this channel. When I think about the last couple of years and what has kept me stable and as happy as possible, there's a few things that really have done the trick for me, even though I want to explore going further through exploring meditation, exploring mindset, exploring subconscious reprogramming on this channel, lifestyle, all that stuff. There's one thing that I know that has helped me so much, and that actually is one of those things that makes me feel quite happy on a daily basis. Actually, there's three. And I'm gonna do a separate video on each and one of them, but the first one for me is exercise. I have exercised every single day without any exception other than being sick or during marathon training, having taken a rest day here and there. I have exercised every single day consistently for the past 5 years at least, which sounds crazy now that I say it out loud, and I know for a lot of people that sounds insane. Sometimes that can be sort of a coping. I'm very well aware of that, especially with my history of having an eating disorder. My brain likes a type of control. However, I think the most joy I've gotten from exercise is just the consistency of routine of doing something that is actually good for me. Obviously, not every day means intense exercise. Some days exercise can be doing very light Pilates, or it can mean going on a longer walk with my dog instead of going on a run or going to the gym. But in general, I have really made exercise a priority in my life, and have also structured my life around it to some extent, because I work from home, I work online, so I have the freedom to work out and plan my schedule around that a little bit. So what are the things that having exercised every day for 5 years have brought me? First of all, I have not really been sick in over, like, I don't even remember the last time I've really been sick. But actually being sick, in the sense that I am out of the weather for like a week, I literally don't remember the last time this has happened. And I think a very large part of that is because of my exercise routine and how strong it's made my body and how strong it's made my immune system. So I would say that's number one, is it has truly made me feel amazing in my body. I feel very strong, I feel very healthy, and that has an impact on your mental health, because if you feel good in your body, then you feel good in your brain. The second thing that's done for me, I think, is it has made me someone who's very capable of doing things I don't want to do. There's a recent study that Huberman talked about in a podcast with David Goggins, in which he describes something, I keep forgetting the name of the brain part, but I think it's called the mid-cingulate anterior cortex. But you have to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Basically, this is a part of your brain that every time you do something you don't want to do, it gets bigger. And this part of your brain is in charge of your willpower, your discipline, your basically your capacity to do hard things. And it actually gives you a great reward from it. So because most days I don't want to exercise. I don't give myself a lot of time to think about if I want to exercise. Some days I'm really in the mood to exercise, but on a general note, I would say that most of the time I'm like, oh, okay, I would rather sit on my couch and watch Netflix than to go on this 10-kilometer run. But because it's been such a habit for me not to do that and just to go anyways, that part of my brain is probably quite large by now. And it's not just about exercise. It helps me do administrative work that I don't want to do. It helps me to sit with uncomfortable emotions, even if I feel like running away from them. That's my dog's paw that you see right here. um, and and so it has made me feel like I can truly rely on myself to do the things in life that are good for me that I don't want to do. Third thing is I have a great feeling moment at least once a day. When you exercise, you release endorphins and you release chemicals that literally make you feel good. The movement of your muscles, the pressure that you put on your muscles, and makes your muscles release happiness chemicals. And so even when I'm having a low day, even when I'm feeling really down, even when I'm feeling like I don't want to do anything, I have at least one moment a day right after exercise, and it actually is something that takes throughout the day, the moment I do exercise, in which I feel really good. So every single day that I exercise, so every single day basically, I have a moment where I feel really good. It's mostly the moment I've exercised, I've taken my shower. So right now, for example, my hair is wet. I just got back from my run. It's a beautiful sunny day. I woke up today not feeling too great. Now I feel great because my happiness chemicals are released, and I'm going to take that feeling with me throughout the day. That doesn't mean that exercise fixes all your problems, but it does create once a day that spike of good mood and a boost of emotion in my day, in which I feel good, and I can always rely on that. The fourth thing is that it has really made me enjoy challenging myself. Last year, I joined a running club in Leuven, the city where I live, a track club, which really trains on half marathons and marathons. And I never really realized that I would be talented in running until I tried to join the club, and they really trained me and pushed me. And I ended up winning a marathon last year, so that was great. My first marathon ever, actually. In the women's category, I was first place.
Met aan krijgen we Robin Schindelka. En Irisse komt hier van achter de doeken van de schepen van onze ultraloper Mathieu Bonne. Van Assen. Voor onze podium van Assen mogen ze zeker doen. Onze snelste dames hier op de marathon van vandaag.
Besides that, it has taught me that sometimes when you think you can't do something, but you push yourself and you challenge yourself, that you can do so many more things than you ever thought imaginable. If you would have told me 10 years ago that I would exercise every single day, I would think, no, that's not possible. My body's going to be tired all the time. And now I'm proof of the fact that I feel really great. But it has taught me the enjoyment of challenging yourself towards a goal, rather than that's lifting an amount of weight that I really want to challenge myself, that I thought I couldn't lift and now I can, rather that's running a certain distance or a certain speed. It just has made me enjoy challenging myself, and it's made me very proud of what I actually can achieve, and it's also changed my mindset around what's possible for me. Exercise is just one of those things. If you push yourself with it, even though you have a limiting mindset of, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that, and then you prove yourself wrong, it makes you always think, what else can I do? And it has given me more of a mindset of there's nothing that I can't do. And I love that so much. The fifth and final thing I would say in which exercise has changed my life is not necessarily about exercise, but more about being outdoors. So my main type of exercise is running and walking, this little munchkin right here, but especially running. And the thing is, if you run, even if it's rainy, even if it's cold, even in the winter, you just have to go outside. And going outside has such a great impact on your mental health, on your physical health. I am never vitamin D sufficient, even though I don't take supplements. So I don't supplement sunshine, as you could say, but I am outside so often because I go outside to run, to walk my dog, that I have all those health benefits and mental health benefits just by going outside. And so when you have a routine of going outside to exercise every single day, you go outside every single day, even in the winter when it's cold, when you don't want to be when you don't want to be outside. I also don't have like a home trainer or anything, which I've thought of getting very often, but I'm actually happy that I haven't because it's so good for you to go outside. We're meant to be outdoors, and so that's the fifth and final thing in which exercise has changed my life. So thanks a lot for watching today. I hope you guys got something from this video. And if you have any questions for me, let me know. Subscribe, follow this channel, like this video, and also, yeah, stay in tune for other content around how to optimize our happiness in this happiness experiment. Thank you guys for joining today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.